Here's my table. And now we have a Canehurst summons. And if you remember, Castle Canehurst is where our friend Alfred said the Vile Bloods make their home base. This is very important, as we will need that later. We'll go ahead and read the description on it now. Old Bloodstained summons, inviting honored guests to the Forsaken Castle Canehurst. Rather bafflingly, it is addressed to you. Do not hesitate. The stagecoach leaves from Hemwick Crossing. I think that you get that because you are related to the Vile Blood somehow. I'm just going to set him on fire. There's nothing else. Also, those enemies don't come back from the dead. These two specifically. I don't know what that's about. Also, your character obviously is related to the Vile Blood somehow, considering you get a summons from one of them. Also, they're not mimics in this game. They're vials, which will be very important soon. But as I said, there are no mimics in this game that I've seen, which is weird. Mimics, if you don't know, are fake treasure chests that will eat you if you try to open them. And then if you attack them, they stand up and they have like they have super long, elongated spider limbs. They were not in Dark Souls. They were not in Demon's Souls, but they were in Dark Souls 1 and 2. They were sometimes they were very hard to kill, and you could only very slightly tell that a mimic was a mimic. And if you did not realize quickly enough, they would eat you. And if you opened one and it started chomping on you, you would just die, no questions. Also, I went the long way around, I'm sorry. I meant to go back to the Hunter's Dream the quick way. But if they grabbed you and bit you, you would die, no problem. Like, immediately. And even if you attacked them and they stood up, they were still very powerful. So, back to the Hunter's Dream for a moment to grab some upgrades and things. Right. We need to put that rune on so we can carry another extra 3 blood vials. That is super useful, as I'm sure you can imagine. Carrying 3 extra blood vials, 3 extra health potions. It's an extremely useful thing to have. So there's that. Oh, that's just a developer message. Well, not really a developer message, but a message left by someone. Anyway. Alright, I can put my torch away. I don't know how these people are dying. Because some of them are just like standing around and they die. I think there might be a timer that kills you if you stand around too long. Which that would be awesome. I don't know if that's a real thing though. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna test this. 213. Now we're gonna put in the we're gonna put in the blunt attack weapon plus 12. Let's see what my damage goes to. 202. That's not that bad of a drop in damage, and it was a pretty big increase in blunt damage. So I'm guessing... Oh! That's not what I meant to do. I'm guessing blunt damage with this is that, or that swing, or I think all damage with this might be blunt damage, but then I don't know when my regular attack would go down. So like, I'm not sure. It's kind of weird because thrust damage, you know what like a thrust looks like, but I don't know. I don't need any more of those. Wait, oh, I can finally upgrade my weapon. What am I doing? Yeah, I can finally get the last upgrade for it. Cool. Alright, now we can put one of these good gems in it. See that I could put Arcane on it, but I don't think I really want arcane. Um, I don't know where I got that, but attack up 9.1%. That's really good. So we're going to be using that, definitely. That puts me up at 237. And then, oh geez, even more with the blunt damage. That puts me at like 260 something with blunt damage. Awesome. Alright. We'll buy a few. We'll buy 5 blood vials. And then level up the rest of the way. Sorry I'm really sniffly today, guys. I've been having some weird allergy stuff going on lately. Alright. We'll probably just straight up put more into strength, because I like being a glass cannon, even as a melee class. Let's see. Yeah, I think I will just put strength on. Ooh. Oh, I think I've hit the soft cap for strength, because I'm only getting a couple points now for damage. Could give myself a lot more health. No, well, I'll just give myself strength, because the area we're about to go through will give us a lot of blood echoes. So, what level am I right now? 44? Ooh, pretty good for levels. Hello. How are you? No, sorry. We want to go to sick room. Sorry again about these load times. There's honestly nothing I can do about it. So, it's going pretty well. I'm actually making very good progress, honestly. Getting more done than what I expected, so that's going well. Trying to decide what I want to do right now, actually, because I could go do some minor optional stuff, or I could go back and continue on the area I was in. Honestly, I think I want to go do the weird optional stuff, because it's kind of difficult. Yeah, alright. Sorry, I'm gonna make you guys sit through load times again, because I want to go kill these 2 hunters, because they've given me a lot of trouble on my other characters. Oh yeah, definitely. This game's really great. There's a lot of depth to it. I mean, I've played it for 20 hours and still have not seen. I played it for over 20 hours and have not seen everything in it. I mean, there are areas of the game I've just not seen in general. Like, I haven't even touched the Chalice dungeons yet, and the Chalice dungeons are completely like randomized. So there's a lot of cool stuff in them that I just haven't seen yet. But yeah, I totally think this game's worth it. I mean, as far as game reviews and stuff like that go, it's getting like 8 to 10s all over the place. Usually mid 9s, but you know. So yeah, I totally think it's worth picking it up. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Is that... Oh, yes! Yes! Alright, this is what I've been waiting for. Ugh. Alright, I'm not gonna have the materials for it to be good yet, but, Hold on, sorry. Old lady's going crazy. Through this door is where you eventually get the trump card weapon I've been talking about. I don't know what makes this door open. I mean, it's just been random. I'm not sure what events make it open. So, oh jeez. But yeah, this is the area in which you get that trump card weapon I was talking about. It's a great sword that you can turn into a long sword. Like the hilt pulls out and it turns to a long sword. And well, I guess it's a long sword you put into the sheath, and the sheath is a great sword, which that's super cool if you ask me. Yeah, this is the Healing Church Workshop, and it's a really high tower. Oh jeez. Okay, I need to get him before he goes off that ledge. No. Oh, okay. That ledge, you cannot get back up from that ledge. That's the ledge you go down when you're done with the area. So we don't want to go that way yet. Alright, so we're going to work our way, and there's the dead end again. So now we're going to work our way up until we get the weapon. But the weapon I want is one of the most expensive in the game. It costs 20,000 blood echoes, but it is totally worth it, as I've said. On my other character, I did not get it until much later in that playthrough. So I'm honestly super glad that I'm going to be able to get it pretty soon. I just hope I have enough upgrade materials to be able to use it well. Because right now I don't even have enough upgrade materials to upgrade it to +5, which is when it would be viable. Now that, oh jeez, oh no. Now that my axe is +6, don't get me wrong, the sword ends up very powerful, and with my strength scaling, I think it would almost automatically be better than my axe, because my axe right now is doing 235 damage. Oh jeez. But I'm not super sure. It's definitely a weapon I'm going to upgrade, because I think it's got one of the best movesets in the game. It's got a very wide moveset. Oh jeez. It's got a very wide moveset, very sweep-heavy moveset, and its heavy attack, it's like a critical attack like that, is a very strong stab attack. So it's a very useful weapon for getting pokes and things like that. Because sometimes in these games, that's all you really need. It's a strong thrust attack at a good time. Especially if you're in a hallway and you can't swing your weapon, or you'll clang off walls. That can be a big problem in these games if you get stuck, if you have a sweep type weapon. That's one of the weaknesses of this weapon, is yeah, up close, that kind of attack is easy, but not really much I can do with this in a hallway. So, like, I've got the overhead, but that's so slow, it's not worth it. Oh, excuse me. So I think the thing I need is above this next room I'm about to go into. Actually, I think it's in that chest right there. So, ooh, that could have been the end of me right there. That guy, if that guy had gotten that attack in on me, he could have stun locked me into that old man's fire, and I could have just ended up dead. So, got lucky there. And there it is, the Radiant Sword Hunter badge. That gives you access to Ludwig's holy sword. I don't know where this door goes. That door I have never seen open. I don't, maybe there's a lever in this room. Because there are, basically two types of closed in this game. One of them is, obviously, it's locked. Sorry, there's three types of closed. One of them's locked. One of them is this thing is closed by a device, which means you need to find a lever to pull to get it to open. I said locked already. But this one is just, it's closed. I don't know what to do when doors are like that, and there's not enough information out about the game right now to open doors like that. That's why I don't know what opens the door in this church. They just open. Like, there doesn't seem to be really something that causes it, as far as I know. It might be your insight level. It might be the amount of insight you're holding on to, or that you are in possession of. I'm not entirely sure. So hold on a moment. I've read some stuff online that when you hit 40 insight, you start being able to like see things, but I'm not entirely sure. Because as it stands, I would only have enough to get to 30. So I don't know. I didn't really need to make that jump. Alright, this area is kind of perilous, so I have to be careful in here, or I can just die. There's a door in here somewhere that you're supposed to be able to jump to or something, but I don't remember where it is. I think it's all the way down there. I don't know a way to get to it. Alright, I'm just gonna go down the regular way because I don't feel like experimenting with that right now. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, perfect. Oh. There's the regular messenger top hat. That's not the pre-order version. The pre-order version might just be the same hat. I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about, guy. Okay, this part is really, really scary. So I'm going to try not to die. If I die, it's not really a problem because the place where you revive is very close. See, there's a door over there, and that's a door to something, but I don't know what. Now, I think you're supposed to drop to, I'm going to heal up just in case. I think you're supposed to drop to this. Yes, okay. And then you drop here. Now that enemy is the only one of its kind in the game that I know of. I'm going to stay up here and try to get a good look at him. Alright. Because if you can see, he's a horned beast. I don't know why. He's just a special kind of beast. He's the only one of that type I've seen in the game. Also, he can throw fire. So, I don't know what that means. I don't know who he's supposed to be. I don't know what he is supposed to be. I don't know if he's supposed to be some kind of NPC that transformed. I don't know. It's not clear. So. But whoever he is, he has some kind of also, it seems like he has some kind of understanding of martial arts if he just threw a punch at me. That was a good counter. It's not really clear who he is. He's not very strong either, which implies that you should be able to open the door to this area very quickly. But again, I don't know how to open the door. So, and he gives you the Beast rune. Now, the Beast rune adds 50%, or not 50%, plus 50 to the transformation bar, the Beast transformation bar, but no one knows how the bar works yet. So no one's quite sure what to do with that. A lot of people who run into this game are just straight up crazy. I scared myself by knocking over that bottle. Again, the enemies in this area are not very strong, so it is implied that this is a pretty early area or early game area to be in. But I don't know how to get in here. Like, I know, I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing that, but like, I just want to know what makes that door open so I can do it more consistently. Oh no! 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 I am really done with you. I don't know what you are, and I don't like it. Yeah, that's him powering up. That was a good parry, if I do say so myself. Alright, we're gonna kill him quickly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with those guys are, because they're only dropping basic upgrade materials. Well, the second tier of basic upgrade material. But I don't know who they are. It freaks me out a little bit. That's the way out of here. We're not going that way yet. There's still some minor stuff to pick up in this area. There's still these guys to fight. Again, like, I'm killing these guys in one blow because they're supposed to be like early game enemies. So this game's just weird. I thought that was a person. Gravestones. Here's another one of those Cthulhu guys. I'm going to try to sneak up on him. I can't, apparently, except he drops very easily. Fire blood. Which one is that? Oh, fire attack. Huh. The problem with the elemental attacks in this game is that they take away your scaling with strength and skill. You have to have high arcane scaling, but there aren't enough of those gems for it to really be worth it, I don't think. So, like, if you find a specific enemy or boss, I suppose, with a specific weakness to one of those elements, that'd be a good time to use it. But other than that, I'm not really sure if there's a good time to use one of those. Have I been down this alleyway? Yes. Okay. I mean, there's not really much else to say about this area. It's pretty basic. It's a pretty small area, as you can see. I've cleared it out. Now we're going to leave, and we're going to go tie up some other loose ends that I need to take care of. And then we'll be on our way back through the Forbidden Woods. Turn the wrong way. Now, if you remember this area, this is an item and a ledge we could not get to before. I think you're supposed to be able to jump onto that ledge from up there if you aim it correctly. But even if you do that, you won't be able to get anywhere substantial. So, I don't know, it's just a weird area. Full up on. That is what happens when you're full up on an item. So I'm full up on bullets now. I want to be full up on health vials, but that's harder to do because you use those more often. Also, in the last stream, I said I wanted that guy's scythe. You can get a scythe in this game, but it's not from these guys, and it's a different kind of scythe. So, but scythe confirmed, so that's all that matters. All right. We're We're gonna kill this church giant. He's asleep. He doesn't know what's coming. Poor guy. It's a lot of damage. He'll never recover from this damage. He's caught in my rhythm. That sounded really lame. That's another anime thing. Alright. These guys are still here. They do a lot of damage. As such... Oh no, he's gonna kill me. Oh, oh, that was a masterful dodge on my part. That's what happens when you get a little complacent in this game. You will die. That's what happens when you get complacent in any of these games. You will die. I was hoping they would drop health vials. Of course they don't. Of course I don't have enough to get the full health bonus. If you're wondering why I'm coming up in here, I'm coming in to check and see if there is... No, okay. There will be another NPC hunter mini-boss in this area later. I'm not sure what causes that trigger to happen. But it should be pretty soon, actually. All the church statues are terrifying, by the way. I would jump down and grab an item that is on that roof, but there are two NPC hunters down there, and if you pull both of them, you will die. Because one of them attacks you with what's called the rifle spear, which is a weapon I honestly thought of using for a different playthrough. It is a weapon that... It's basically exactly what it sounds like. It is a weapon that can turn into a spear and a gun, sword and a gun separately, and then combine into a speared gun. Oh yeah, okay. These guys are not going to be the problem that they were when I first fought them. That guy's electric mace is very powerful. It is a weapon that you can get later in the game. It hurts. Also, he's using the plank shield, so he's kind of a punk. If you use that shield, you are going to die because it's a bad shield, and it's a bad shield on purpose because the creator of this game, I can't remember his first name, but Miyazaki, he did not want people to depend on shields in this game as much as they did the other ones. So, oh, I'm sorry, he's got the rifle spear and a blunderbuss. And it's a good blunderbuss. Oh wait. Maybe that's what they're... I've never used the rifle spear, so I assumed it was just a like a single shot rifle. But I guess it could be a long range blunderbuss. Yeah, I guess it's a long range blunderbuss. That's kind of cool, actually. Oh. Uh-oh. I avoided a critical attack there, which probably would have just outright killed me. I don't care about getting hit by his bullets, honestly. All he does is dodge and shoot and dodge and shoot. And he doesn't run out of ammo because he's an NPC. So it's kind of garbage, but what are you gonna do? I don't think he ever attacks when the thing... Let's speak of the devil. That went way better than what it ever has. Okay. All he drops is bullets. So, doesn't drop anything cool. I'm caught on a light. She's freaking out. Wait. Oh, jeez. He's freaking out. Everyone's freaking out, having a party. You know how it goes. Here's an upgrade material guy. It's an old upgrade material guy, so yeah. Having the old upgrade material is always nice.